Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Washington Wizards. You look at Washington. Well, they came out and did what they had to do in Game 1. Now, guys, the Game 2 showdown presents the chance to win the series on the road.
First personal foul.
And, you know, anytime you have a chance to get another playoff win, you have got to be focused on that game. You know, each game is an entity in and of itself. Yes, momentum is important, but you got to be ready to take care of your business in each game. So the focus has to be right here, right now.
Now here's Simmons. And Aaron Gordon. That's the whistle that time.
That's his first personal.
That's his first.
First team foul.
You look at Brooklyn. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right. We're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
And Washington has possession. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down.
Here's Sharp, and there's the drive.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And they double up Gordon.
Defensive foul.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Gordon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Simmons. Diving in. Not going to go that time.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their top.
And they double up Gordon. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. He used it there to keep the form on his shot.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Gordon. 6 points for him. Here's Thibault. Kicks it out to Gordon. Another shot. Pass to Duarte. Clock is at 3. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Simmons. Over Thibault. Again, the Nets for 2.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to Gordon. Nice ball movement by Washington. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Sharp. Simmons inside. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ben Simmons.
So this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. We talked about the problems Aaron Gordon presents on their defense. The coach said that his athleticism, whoever guards him is going to be exhausted by his activity. That's something we need to account for. That means a lot of rotation players on the big man tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the inside. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up. Turn his teammates go.
Ben Simmons.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Fall. Towns with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Duarte. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's Wood. Here's Sharp. Missed inside. Wizards trailed by 3. Pass to Fall. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over to the left wing. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
To the left wing. Back to Simmons. Out to Nance. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. And Wood stays with it.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
It's Harden with the drive. .54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Fall. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wizards trailed by 3. It's Harden with the drive. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Always going up for the alley-oop here. A steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawing back and forth, unbelievable.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, coming onto the court,
and glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And George, here we go. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Here's Sharp. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
George with the ball. Wade has the open look. That ball's nice speed that time from Jordan. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to Nance. Out to the right wing. Back to Wood. Pass to Mitchell. And George gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Nets basketball.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Making a switch here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Wizards basketball.
The Wizards with the lead. And George, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Here's the franchise. Puts it up from 12. Mitchell outside. Wood sets a screen. Clock at 4. The drive by Mitchell. And Thibault sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Washington basketball.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here are the Nets. Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Mitchell outside to halt the run.
Washington.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
At the line for the net.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
George with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Outside, George tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hartenstein's got his first basket of the night. Nets trailed by 7. Mitchell looking it over. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter. Outside, George. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Mitchell left side. Five on the clock. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Left side, George. Inside. They get a hand on it. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Towns.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
A special move before the shot. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Middleton inside the three-point line to the paint. Rebounded by the Nets. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Washington foul.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
2 minutes.
And it's Conley with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. Middleton outside. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Here's Towns. He takes it in. Simmons.
Washington foul.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
At the line
Not
for the
hard to
net.
see why they are giving up
Simmons.
points on this run. Just too
One
many
shot.
good looks from in close.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Duarte. He has 6. Fades back. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with this.
Outside, Simmons. Ball in the jam by Ben Simmons.
Assisted.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Gordon a screen. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Here's Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Wizards.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Pass to Wood. Wide open. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Fourth team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Donovan.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
All right, coming onto the court. Make some noise for your Wizards answer. All right, coming onto the court. Make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And so we conclude the first half. The Nets lead. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the drive. With the stuff.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
That's leading by 9.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First team foul.
Stolen by Harden. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And he gets the bucket. Falls, got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And George gets the whistle that time.
Second team
That
foul.
will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your
Knocked loose.
Matisse Thybulle.
Thybulle on the wing. Down low. Towns with the steal. Sessions with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Sharp. That's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Harden inside the three-point line. And Washington again with the bucket.
And Harden is very good at picking apart the D in the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now into the line.
The Nets making a switch here. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
For your Wizards, Isaiah
Inside.
Hartenstein.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Isaiah
Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And when the D thinks Harden is going to shoot off the screen and roll, he threads the needle with the perfect pass.
That shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Towns. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Thibault. It's George on the wing. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein.
Traveling violation.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Nets ball.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Nets leading by 8. And stolen by Thibault. Right on the bucket. Harden's got 6 points. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons inside. Towns wide open. And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Harden. He has 6. There's the screen. Going inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Towns.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout. And your Wizards answer. All right, fans. That was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Simmons. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
That's his first
foul.
Fourth team foul.
Washington on D. 9-point game. Towns. Ferocious swat. Middleton outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Karl Anthony.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
To the paint. Here's Fall.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Simmons inside. 13 points in the game. The kick out to Towns. Drills it from outside.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, I love seeing this from Simmons. Getting to his spots, remaining aggressive, and just doing damage right now.
Stolen by Anderson. Simmons on the wing. Mitchell wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Mitchell's got 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the third quarter.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The kick out to Towns. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Fall with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 15. Middleton outside. That 3 off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The kick out to Anderson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The shot no good by Duarte. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Simmons left side. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Here's Sharp. Here's Towns. Over Gordon. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And he's good on the second. Now George. And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been...
Make some noise for your Wizards answer.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Brooklyn leading by 19. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. A 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Nance. Back to Mitchell. With the drive. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Harden, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Sharp missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's George. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, Washington, no good. Outside, Simmons. Out left to the wing. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Sharp missing. Wizards trailed by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And George, here we go.
Don't forget, Harden's won an assist title. I mean, James can really dish.
It's the Nets now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep, Wood. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Harden outside. To the paint. Outside for George. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the franchise. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the layup's good off the glass. The franchise has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
And here's George. To the inside. Here's Fall. The shot's good on the assist by George.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got 19 points.
Number 4.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable. He relishes getting great inside positioning and going to work.
Inside, and Fall gets it to go.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Nets leading by 16. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the franchise. Jams it in off the great move.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Pass to Fall. Back to George. Here's Fall. Intercepted. Here's the franchise. They get it back. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. The franchise has got 6 in the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Harden. Back to Middleton. Pocket 6. Here's Fall. And here's Middleton. Defended by Anderson. The three from Harden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Nets ball.
And the Nets making a change here.
For the Nets.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the franchise. Poked away. Fires for 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Assist from.
Yeah, the pass first mentality of Simmons consistent at trying to get his teammates going.
There's the pick to the paint. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
That's tipped. And stolen by Simmons.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Here's the franchise. Wide open shot is on the money.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Pass to Thibault. Banked in off the glass.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. Right side Towns. Six to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who's the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Fouling like
First
that isn't
foul.
how you get back in the game.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Here is Harden. Driving the lane. And here's George for three. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A big playoff win for them, but